Hi guys, hope you've been doing well. The sun is out as you can see, and I'm wearing all black. So this week I wanted to follow up on something that I mentioned during my first vlog on commitment and expectations. So there was something that I said that someone asked me about, and what I said was about not looking for completion in a relationship and being able to feel whole in and of yourself, right? And knowing that when you go into a relationship, you're just going to be complementing each other and enhancing each other and adding value to each other, as opposed to seeking for that completion, as opposed to seeking for that sense of wholeness in the other person. It would be more of an enhancement, right? And so adding some pizzazz to your life as opposed to looking for life in that other person. And so the question I got was, how do you know that you're whole? And I think it's a very important question to answer, and I am going to answer it from my perspective and what I understand as wholeness. I think that knowing that you're whole, first of all, means being really comfortable in yourself and being comfortable in your skin. This doesn't mean anything with respect to beauty or whatever else. I think it's just being able to go through life feeling a sense of, this is me, and I love me, and I don't feel a sense of missing out because I'm not with somebody else. So for me, it's being able to derive happiness from yourself. And what that means is not just some va-va-voom, oh, press a button and make myself happy. No, it's being able to go through life on your own as an individual and being able to derive pleasure from the simple things of life without feeling like, had there been somebody there with me, it would have been better. Or when you look on Instagram and you see couples and couple goals or whatever, you don't feel like I'm missing out because that's not my situation in life right now. You're able to go through your life full throttle, doing the things that you enjoy and actually deriving pleasure from them, actually, having enjoyable experiences. So for example, me, I like to travel. That's something that I really love, and every opportunity that I get when it makes sense for my account and when I have time, that's something that I enjoy doing. And so for me, that's being able to go through life and derive pleasure from the simple things of life. Something that I also love is enjoying food, right? I can sit by myself and enjoy a meal wholly and let it sink into my soul, right? And feel so fulfilled from eating something that I enjoy. And whatever else, another thing that I love is reading, right? I'm a ferocious reader. Like, I am an addictive reader. When I pick up a book and I love it, I just read, like, within a day I'm done with a 400-page book because it's just like that. So find the things in life that you enjoy, go through life and actually enjoy it. And I think that's really what it means to be comfortable in your skin and to be able to walk through life and find pleasure in the simple things of life without feeling a sense of, I'm missing out. I think when you eventually do find that person, it's just gonna enhance your experiences. You're just going to be able to share your joys with somebody else. But apart from being with somebody, you should have joys. You should already have joys, and then when you're with somebody, you can share it with them. And I also think that knowing who you are, your whole self, being content and happy with yourself helps you to identify the person that will help to enhance you and help to bring out more in you and bring out the best sides of you, and somebody that you can share this journey of life with. I remember a couple of years ago, I ran into a university friend of mine at a party in New York City, who was the last person that I expected to see there. It was so crazy. But we ended up sitting and talking, and this world is so crazy. Sometimes people tell you things that you need to hear when you least expect it, and when you're still not ready to hear, but it's literally like God speaking to you through people. And I don't even think sometimes they're aware of what they're actually communicating, because they're being a vessel. And so I sat down with this friend of mine and we were discussing things, and he said something that till today continues to echo in my head. And I want to share that with you guys. He said he told me, speaking about myself, he said, you're meant to be prominent, and I hope that the person you're with is enabling that and not disabling it. And for me, that came out of nowhere. Like, what are you, I mean, like, what are you talking about? What insight do you have as to my relationship life? Why would you say this and whatnot? It really threw me off, and I sort of pretended not to be affected by that statement in a moment, but I've carried it on with me, and it's something that I reflect on now. Like, and I think it's a really good way to assess a partner. Does this person enable the best in me? Does this person enable me to get to where I'm going to? Does this person enable me to be the best of myself, rather than disable it? And I think once you identify who you are, once you're able to walk through life, being content and being happy with who you are, you have this particular metric or this threshold or this evaluation standard that you're able to say, okay, this is who I am, this is where I'm going. Does this person enable it or disable it? Because you can keep going on your own, right? Because somebody like me, if you want to take me as an example, I don't see relationships as an end. I don't see marriage as an end. I think that you can have two people together, right, who mutually complement each other and help to propel each other. And it's not just a matter of each other. For me, I think that we have to always see purpose in our lives. Like, by the two of us being together, what are we bringing to our surrounding? What is it in us that as a couple enables us to change the people around us in a positive way, the society around us in a positive way? What are we bringing in ourselves and multiplying by being together? What is the force that us being combined brings to the universe, brings to the world? For me, that's how I see things. So in that light, I see relationships as a desire, as something to desire, not as something to aspire to, right? And so that's kind of how I see things. And I think that, if you guys could perhaps let me know if this resonates with you. Let me know if you have any more questions about some of the things that I've said. I think I've definitely elaborated on, how do you know your whole, and also from the point of wholeness, how can you identify then somebody who can complement your wholeness and somebody who can enhance it and somebody who you can advance through life with. And I think that that's a critical criteria. Again, relationships are not something to aspire to, they're something to desire. And when you are able to find the right person to complement you, to add value to, who adds value to you and who enhances your journey in life, then I think that not only is that relationship something incredible for the both of you, it's something incredible and magnanimous for the people that surround you, the society that surrounds you, and you guys are able to bring a whole lot more to this world and know that your relationship by the end of the day has served a purpose. And so for me, I think you should walk in purpose individually, and when you walk in your purpose, you know that you're whole. You're walking in a purpose that is already innate to you. It's already within you. You don't need somebody to know what that purpose is. But if you meet somebody who can help you along the journey to that purpose, then you guys can combine both your visions together and generate a greater purpose for this earth and our society. And so with that, please like if that resonated with you. Leave comments if you have any further questions. Would love to get your perspectives on how you're able to identify that you're whole in yourself and how this helps you make better decisions for partnerships and relationships. And with that, have a wonderful week. Ooh, if you made it this far, let me answer a quick Q&A question from someone else. I'm going to try to do this maybe at the end of each vlog. If you guys want to know like little things about myself, feel free to just drop a DM. So I got a question a couple of weeks ago and it was like, what inspires you? I would say what inspires me is knowing that there's a bigger purpose to me than myself. That's my primary driver in life. I feel it within myself that I am here to serve a purpose, and I really try to be to be the vessel, the channel for that purpose. And I'm really motivated to show people my journey. And if you follow me on my personal page, my personal Instagram page, I will drop it, the handle down below. I think my very first post encapsulates my ideology to life. I really want people to see that the journey it's not easy, it's not simple, but it's doable and it's fulfilling and it's enriching. And so I'm unafraid to show the terrible sides of my life, the struggles and all of that. I think that part of my purpose is actually letting people see the struggle that it takes to get to wherever you're going to. We live in such a highly visible world now with the social media era, where you use it to disguise your life and to put out a life that is not actually authentic, or you can actually use it to demonstrate to people an authentic journey. And I want to use it to demonstrate to people an authentic journey, a truthful journey, and one that is well worth living, even if it's not perfect. And I am typically not really that inspired, or what will I say? I'm not so swept up in like celebrities and whatnot, but there's one celebrity who I've always been inspired by, and that person is Oprah. Ever since I was in middle school, I'd come back home and 4 p.m. I was watching the Oprah show. So for me, she's such an inspiration. Just always loved just listening to her. I've learned so much from her, and she has been an inspiration since my teenage years and continues to be. And with that, have a great week, guys. Talk to you later.